Hey guys, themtgnoob here, and I'm going to be telling you about my 301 Gruul pre-release sealed deck. Let's start with the mana base. First we had 2 Gruul gates, and we played a pile of mountains, 8 to be exact, and then we played 7 forests. Okay, we'll go over our creature base first. Sorry about the camera work, trying to get the angles right. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, at our 2-drop we had Disciple of the Old Ways and double Skin Brand Goblin. All of these cards are very solid. Skin Brand Goblin was a little underwhelming though. Let's talk about our 3-drop creatures. Armored Transport was just ridiculously good. Very hard to stop. It blocked really well and it attacked very well. Pair of Ember Beasts, which alone suck, but together are very formidable. 3 power, 4 toughness is very good. It's exceptionally good with cards like Pit Fight, because usually you can, even if you can't block that turn or attack that turn, you can eat something really yummy. And then we had a pair of Slaughter Horns, the 3/2 that basically had Battle Cry. For 1. Very strong. Pretty crappy on the ground, but a very solid trick. Okay. Then we had a nice little bomb here in Rubble Belt Raiders. 3/3. And then whenever attacked with like one of these other little guys first, it grew ridiculous. It's hard to protect at 3 and even 4 toughness. But if it swings once, it's usually going to be almost unstoppable. Okay? Then we'll talk about another amazing bomb. Gore Clan Rampager. This card was outstanding overall. It was just a bomb in itself. 4/4, Blood Rush for green and red, 4/4 and trample. I played it often as a 4/4 for 4. But I also was able to Blood Rush it. Then probably the worst 2 cards in my deck, move this over so we can see it, was a pair of Scorchwalkers. I kind of found the Blood Rush cost here, 1 red and red, to be a little bit difficult to pull off, and aura removal kills them. So they don't fight very well. But I'll talk about them in a second once I'm done, and we'll get to my spells. Okay, then we're talking about the all-star of this deck now. If you're able to get yourself a Wrecking Ogre, do it. He has the capability of 1-turn kills, believe it or not. 3/3, so he hits for 6. If you throw Blood Rush Guy on him and get him to 10 power, which is not unrealistic, he swings for 20. I almost had a 1-turn kill, but I ended up hitting somebody for 16 because he tried to make me sack him, and then I had to use my mana to animate my Gruul Keyrune. Okay, then you have another very solid creature, the Swine, that's a 5/4. The Blood Rush is really fantastic. It's greatly costed, and a 5/4 on the ground is really good at beating up the smaller Boros and Orzhov creatures. Plays a little bit unfair, 5/5. A 5/4 for 5 is nothing to scoff at in this format. Plus, the Blood Rush is really nice. Okay, then we have our pre-release card, which I often just use for Blood Rush. Him and the Wrecking Ogre together were really nice. Great pair. You can often give the Wrecking Ogre +7/+7 and then swing for 20 like that. And finally, for our creatures, we had the Ripscale Predator. 6/5 can't be blocked by less than 2 creatures, so they gotta double block it or triple block it. Really good with Alpha Authority, the enchantment that gives hexproof. But I didn't have that in my pool. If I did, I might have played it since I had a lot of nice fat creatures. Okay, let's talk about spells now. So I'm going to move the creatures out of the way. Talk about some spells. I'll move them down. Okay, first Gruul Charm, we only had one. It was really good against every deck, except if they had a flyer with 4 power. That was kind of hard to deal with, since its first ability can't stop flyers from blocking, and its last ability, 3 damage to each creature with flying. Can't kill the angel, can't kill a lot of the 4/4 angels and dragons and stuff like that. And if they grow their flyers big with evolve, it's kind of hard to deal with. But overall, still very solid. I never had to steal anything back, so I don't know how the second ability is. Okay, then we had a pair of pit fights, which were really great in Gruul. I would think they'd be worse in any other color combination, but Gruul, they were just so good. Maybe they're decent in Simic, but in Gruul they were by far the best. I would kill bombs and still have my guys on the ground. It was pretty sick. A little trick, in case you don't know, is you could swing, blood rush your guy, and then pit fight to destroy something really, really large. Okay, another combo that I found was this combo of pit fight and active treason, where you would just steal their dude, swing with it, and then pit fight it against another one of their dudes. Essentially 2 for 2ing them, but getting rid of their 2 creatures and getting some damage in. So that was always nice, especially if you didn't have a good enough creature to fight with. Okay, and then we have 2 more cards. Gruul Keyrune, not super impressed with. It was good at getting to my 4 and 5 drops quicker, and 6 drops quicker, not 4 really, but and allowing me to get in a single casting cost blood rush spell. I didn't animate it too much. It does not block well. Sometimes it doesn't attack through, but the trample is really nice and relevant. Okay, finally for our last bomb. Clan Defiance. Yep, it is exactly what we said it would be. Just a straight up bomb. We loved it. We didn't really play it that often. I didn't get to finish anybody out. Believe it or not, my draw would not have been a draw if I had one more turn, because on my 5th turn, or turn 5 of time, I drew a forest, and then this was my next draw with like 12 mana in play, and my opponent was at 2. So I would have definitely Clan Defiance to kill him, but still all good. So this pool went 3-0-1. I definitely thought Gruul was going to be underwhelming. When I got to the pre-release, my friend was like, Gruul is good. Gruul doesn't drool, and he was pretty much right on the money. So thanks to him, and thanks to you for watching. Please check out themtgnoob.com.